Good evening, Ross and Ryan. I'm over here today over at Bonpei Historic Fisherman's Village. And it's setting down to sunset now, and soon all the boats around here will start heading out to go catch shrimp and squid and crab. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to show you how they do some of it, what it looks like before they go out. So let me see if I can find a couple things for you. What you're looking at here are all the shrimp nets. They're all bagged up, ready to go. They've all been cleaned. And next to every boat you're going to see them. Some of the boats you'll see, like these, are already loaded up, ready to go out. They've got their flags where they're going to post them. They're going to have these boxes right here, which are literally made of metal, and they're going to use these to catch crab. And they'll have that little styrofoam on the string there. Will be floating on top of the water so they know where these are. They'll drop them just after sunset and pick them up just before sunrise. And they'll pull out a couple different types of crab. And you can see as far down as they are down in that direction and this direction are all the boats. And you can see this gentleman is just getting himself ready, fueling himself up, getting ready to head out for the night. Unlike the boats that you're going to see in PP, Crabby, and other areas around town that have the long tail propellers, these are going to be short tail because the water here is very shallow to begin with. And these boats are literally floating about a foot above the water, and the water here can be no more than 10 feet deep, as far out as about 200 meters. What's clever is the boat carriers, I don't know what these are called, are just made of some cheap wood. You can see here old car tires, and when they come in, because they're pulled up high out of the surf and out of the tide, they've got an old hit and miss engine over here. That they will then hook another wheel to, which is right over here, which is nothing more than an old hubcap, or should I say an old wheel. And they use that to pull in the boats. It's an old hit and miss engine. And this thing is loud when it comes in like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Boy, this thing is really cranking. You can see on this boat, they've got their gloves, they're prepared for their water, all their fish nets. Bait will come in a little bit later. I should say, I rephrased it, shrimp nets. And they're ready to drive the boat. Each boat will have their own flag colors. That way they know whose boxes are whose. And different companies will have different colors, so they know who to go back to later on. What's really fun is you come out here at night on the water, and you'll see the lights out all along the water here. Oh, just boats, just floating along. Okay, just a little bit further west of Fisherman's Village, I come across the rest of the part of Fisherman's Village. These, what you're looking at, if you want to guess what they are the traps they use to catch squid. What you would like to eat as your calamari are caught with these guys right here, these nets. These things are handmade. I'm gonna go down there, jump down so you can see what they look like. Wow, big step there. Another hit and miss engine here. But you can see they've just used a couple palm leaves and netting, and they sew these by hand using rubber tree sticks, which makes them bend easy. The squid will swim in through this area here. They are attracted to the white plastic here. They think that it's other squid looking to lay eggs, and that's why you see the plastic on all of them. My sister-in-law, maybe she's not my sister, my wife's first cousin, whatever that, my cousin-in-law, I guess, she used to make these for a living. And each one of these boxes she would sell, and it would take her 3 or 4 hours and maybe get $2 or $3 for it. So there's not a lot of money in making these boxes, But you make a lot of them, and like anything in life, if you get a lot of a little, you end up having a lot. And you can see they're all loaded up here on the ground, ready to go out, and I'm going to head over to where the boats are that are going to take them out, and you'll see how they load them. Again, on a beautiful night like tonight, where the sun is just setting, they will load these traps up all along the boat here. They will be stacked too high. This is just 2 of them, but they'll stack them double high, and they will load them across the entire top of the boat here, and then let them sit in the water for the day, come back in the nighttime and catch some squid. So if you ever see these during the day and you've ever wondered, what is this? What are they trying to catch? It is not crab. It is not shrimp. It is squid, specifically giant squid. And you can see on this one, the opening here is on the bottom. They go in, and then they have to then swim into the center here where the red string is, and they will tie more plastic right along this stick that's right here, and that will attract the squid. Squid at nighttime are attracted by light, and they will light these boats up in the night. And that's why Rayong is one of the larger areas for fishing. This is a huge seafood industry for shrimp, squid, and crab. And you're going to find 3 different types of crab out here as well. They have 3 distinct looks to them and 3 very distinct flavors. Don't ask me to name them because I just know how to eat them. I maybe do a video on that in the future on how to open crabs correctly. It's a mess, but they are delicious. And you can see the boats over here are not as plentiful as the boats that were down there by Old Fisherman Village, but there's still lots of boats here, and everybody uses the exact same style of trap. How do you like this for anchors? Just big stones wrapped in net. That's your anchor for the boats. We're not fancy here. We're not even high tech. One of my brother-in-laws does this for a living. That's why I know where this area is located. I have brothers-in-laws who are into all kinds of things. Being my wife is one of 13 kids, there's a little bit of everything going on. Here is, I guess, something you could stand on out in the water. More traps over there. Zoom in on there. More traps, more traps. So, and boats ready to go out. So this is strictly squid fishing around here. And I am kind of hanging out to catch the sunset because I don't get out much at nighttime. I don't like driving at night, and I'm only 5 minutes from the house at the moment. So I am definitely going to enjoy the sunset here. There are a lot of clouds in the sky, but there is no rain in the forecast. And it is really beautiful. This is Sun Sun Beach in Rayong. So, it's Ross in Rayong. If you like, subscribe. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, leave it in the comments. I will try to show more of what Rayong is famous for and why I live here and not in a big city like Bangkok. This is country living and ocean living in one province.